It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. We'll watch the Phoenix Suns in this one as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Looking at San Antonio, they took the win in their last game against the Golden State Warriors. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
Away from home, you got to execute, and they did that flawlessly.
Never really perfect on the offensive end, and probably one or two possessions they'd love to have back, but on the whole, a tremendous synergy on offense.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Aldridge out there with Medu. Then there's Murray. Then it's AI. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Warren. And featuring two of the best. Bigs in the league. Brent, how impactful is the center position now compared to the way it used to be?
Well, one of the things that I think people are still dealing with is just how divergently different the center position has become in the game. And to think that these guys, in what they're asked to do, has just as much importance of the Patrick Ewings, the Akeem Olajuwons, the low post, big-time scorers back to the basket. The modern-day center, Kevin, isn't doing that. It's a roll to the basket, rim protection game, and there are some elite ones doing it now.
Wired a little bit differently than guys of the past.
They have to be. On top of that, some of the teams are even asking those players, obviously, to step out and shoot the three-point shot. So modern-day game, modern-day play.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Ayton kicks to Warren. Here's Johnson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Tyler Johnson, undrafted out of Fresno State back in 2014. One of those lunch pail players. Didn't take him long to make his mark in the NBA.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Igor Kokoshkov and I got a chance to talk for a bit. This is the first meeting of the season between these teams, and he stressed to his guys the need to rely on their instincts at the offensive end. He said, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses without forcing things. If we keep doing that, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if they can keep that up tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. So the priority is on solid, fundamental basketball, finding good shots.
And we know they have the tendency to shoot the lights out when things are clicking for them. We'll see if this is one of those nights.
Well, if it is one of those nights, I'd look out. There is not much an opposing defense can do when they get multiple players hot at the same time.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the paint. Rejected by AI.
And that's AI saying, get that stuff out of here. Sending it back.
Took him no time at all on that one. DeRozan's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Johnson with it. AI picks him up. And he banks in the layup.
Tyler Johnson not lacking confidence. His handles are pretty tricky, so nice job handling it there.
To the middle. It's stolen. Ayton with it. Aldridge on him. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. The pass to Warren. Shoots over DeRozan. And Warren the bucket on the assist by Ayton.
I always feel like he's around the rim and sniffing out more points. T.J. Warren feeling very much at ease with that quality of a shot.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. You know, T.J. Warren is a great scorer. However, many of those buckets he puts in do not include, Brent, the 3 ball.
No, he plays in the mid-range game. Once he gets to certain spots in the mid-range and gets his feet set, he's going to end up scoring 2 points. So off-balance runners, he gets fouled. Just really has a nose for scoring the ball.
Now, here's AI. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State.
Once AI gets the ball in that painted area, he's just got a number of ways that he can go to cause damage.
White against Bridges. Back to Booker. Lays it up off the glass.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
Now, here's AI. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Here's Pirtle. Here's AI, and the layup is good.
Well, AI is used to this. The defense is trying to be a little bit physical with him, but he's staying focused and he's staying in his game.
Booker with it. He's guarded by AI. No good from Booker.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Count it.
He enjoys hitting shots in the face of the D, especially when he's near the hoop. Devin Booker with a nice 2 there.
Here's AI, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the line for him here, and the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, as a coach in this league, you have to have guys that you can depend on. AI is always going to give you 100.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. From undrafted to $50 million man, Tyler Johnson.
I think when I finally heard that number.
And teams changing it up here. On the court right now for the Spurs, Metu is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's AI. And it's White in at the shooting guard. Ayton with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Warren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And remember, T.J. Warren, he averaged 25 a game his second season at NC State. You want to know his role in the NBA? It's quite simple. A professional scorer.
And with Warren, with kind of an old school approach, Greg, very active with his mid-range game.
And this guy can get buckets around that rim. As he stretches his range, I think he'll only get more and more dangerous.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Warriors was phenomenal. He scored 17 points and seemed to be playing in slow motion with a huge number of assists. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. He lifted his game to an unreal level that night.
Yeah, he showed how dangerous he is when he's at his best. And, man, he'd love to keep that hot streak going here tonight.
Would you guys be surprised if he doesn't keep it going? I mean, the only way to follow up a game like that is with an even better one.
.34 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Warren for 3.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Yeah, aware of everybody on the floor that time. AI knowing he could get that one to his teammate.
So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against Sacramento. White against Booker. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. And here's Warren for three. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs ahead by 9. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Johnson. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Aside from one recent year, we've seen plenty of coaching changes. When teams come up short, do you think that position maybe gets too much blame?
Probably, and coaches know that's exactly what they're in store for once they sign a contract
and
to coach
pay that
a team.
Kind of money.
Yeah, all of a sudden they know that what happens on the floor, the end result is going to be whether or not I coach this team the next year and the year after and the year after. Interesting cycle of things that happens, though, Kevin, is when changes are made in a front office around the league. Sometimes the managers want to put in a coach where they feel either a little bit more comfortable with or a style of basketball that they're more comfortable with. And sometimes the success on the floor for the coach has no bearing on whether or not he's going to keep his job.
Right.
Because management would like to see a different product out there. So they become a victim sometimes of upper management movement and sometimes are removed from being the head coach.
Good thoughts. Out to the wing. From deep. The rebound by Madu.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Chalk up 2 there. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
And Phoenix making a change here. Holmes checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Hurdles checked in, on up the court. Count it, good. 9 points for DeMar DeRozan.
They're playing with a huge bit of confidence and some fire here. They've recorded 3 in a row here, guys.
Johnson kicks to Warren. On the wing, Booker. They need this over AI. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on AI.
You gotta like seeing Devin Booker be aggressive, especially when he's shooting the ball, easily earning the foul that time.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Phoenix. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Davis Bertans checks in for the Spurs. Ricky Rubio comes in for Murray. AI in the post, defended by Bridges.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Booker finds Warren. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 10.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
It's AI on the wing, defended by Bridges. Now, here's AI. Tight defense on him. Good on the bucket. AI's got 14 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Dwayne Dedmon, not a big name in the NBA right now, Brent, but he's a very productive player in what time he sees on the floor.
Well, he never does anything without misstep out there. Great length for a player. He competes on both ends of the floor, and he bolsters up a front line no matter what position you put him at, the 4 or the 5.
And the shot by Warren, no good. AI passes to Bertans. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And at full speed, he still has the wherewithal to get himself in good position.
Yeah, the snap decisions right there, reading the situation on the move and then making the right choice.
Josh Jackson's checked in for Phoenix. San Antonio also making some changes. Walker's checked in for Bryn Forbes, and it's White in for Ricky Rubio. AI outside. And the jam by AI.
Well, AI is just torching the defense. You can't take away everything from a great player, but you got to take away something.
Suns trail by 18. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Passes it to Bridges. Back to Holmes. 6 to shoot. Jackson kicks to Holmes for 3. They get it back. Yes, that goes in. Dedmon's got his first basket of the night.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
It's AI on the wing. Defended by Bridges. And AI gets it to go. AI's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, he's a heady player. He knows how to get himself going and giving his team a real advantage right now on the offensive end.
Poked away. On the wing, Jackson. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Wanting to become more consistent as a threat, especially from the mid-range. Nice to see Josh knock that down.
AI outside. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. AI's got 20 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Jackson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Holmes passes to Dedmon. He kicks it to Bridges. On the wing, Jackson shoots over Walker. Jackson misses.
Yeah, the defense cannot afford to be that lazy. You got to be up on the shooters at all times, especially at the mid-range.
And since they come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I think they have been winning the battle of shot selection here in the second half,
And so it's AI making things happen for San Antonio. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assistant. AI is checked in for the Spurs. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here on the court for San Antonio. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. AI is out there with Murray. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Medu in at the power forward position. Out to the right wing. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
Pass to Medu. Feeds it to Aldridge. AI outside. The pass to Medu. Outside for Murray. 5 on the clock. Fades away. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for AI.
really like the ball.
Here's AI. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From down in the low post, it goes.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
Here's Johnson. Passes it to And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, and all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For